Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to build this kind of small and simple stable. So this one is a kind of different design that you normally see of Minecraft tutorials on stables, as I've actually gone with a proper kind of A-frame roof, I guess. And it's quite simple, it's quite nice inside as well. So I've got my three horses, Frank, Jeff and Steve, are all my war horses, and it's quite nice still, because you've got this kind of nice walkway through here, but you've also got the kind of free stables on each side as well. So it's pretty simple. It's really simple. If you have more than like a few horses, you can actually extend it really easily as well, which is one of the kind of reasons I've kind of made it the way that I've made it. So I'll just switch it to day quickly. So yeah, you can really easily just add on an extra couple of sections if you wanted to. You could elongate it or anything else. It's just, with most of my designs of the medieval stuff especially, I want it to be as adaptable for you guys as possible. So I'm going to make a slightly different colour scheme one. This one's a very wooden one. I'm going to be doing it with a bit of cobblestone mixed in, but you can kind of, I'll show you what to do for this one. I'll tell you the materials, and I'll tell you what I'm going to be switching out. So you just need to choose your main log colour. So it really depends on your kind of choice. You've obviously got 4 logs, you've got oak wood, spruce, birch, and you've also got your jungle wood, though in my texture pack I'm not keen on the jungle wood at all. So you kind of have those 4 to choose from. What I'm going to be doing is, because I'm making it a kind of darker kind of coloured one, I'm going to actually be using spruce wood, as I'm going to be doing it with kind of spruce wood stairs and then with the kind of stone stairs, just like I did with this warehouse over here. If I fly over here, I kind of had this very wooden style one, and I had this style one as well, so I'm going to be building this style one. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing you need to do is just go up with your logs and go up by 4, so you got 1, 2, 3 and 4, then go over 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so then it's basically a 2 by 3, so you've got these 3 sections here, you've got 2 on the front, so we've got the 2 here, so then do your 3, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, if I actually place them in the right place, and then 1, 2, 3, and do the same again, and then just keep on going around until you've got the kind of 3, 2 kind of spacing, I guess, like this, and that'll give you the kind of basic shape for it. So now what you need to do as well, we'll just set up for the roof. All you need to do is just work your way up log-wise to the top, like that, so it gives you that kind of frame just going in basically a triangle, and we'll do the same on the other side as well. Like this as well. Just like that. And now what we're going to do as well is actually I put in beams on mine in the inside, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come across, join them in. This is part of the interior kind of part of it. Just like this. So that gives you this kind of crazy lattice type part of the build. You can also go up on these as well, and go up by about 3. Or probably 4 actually, yeah, you can go up by 4 on these middle beams as well, but I don't recommend doing it on the sides. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our stairs, and the reason we're going to do this is so we can actually create these arches. So you can see that I've got arches on these parts going around it. So just choose your kind of material. This one here I've got oak wood, as I've got birch wood as the main kind of colour in here, then the trim colour is oak wood, so I've used the oak wood on these. Since my trim colour on my one is going to be cobblestone or stone stairs, that's what I'm going to be using on these arches. So just go around and put them in these gaps on each side like this. Let's go around the build, and I will catch you guys after you've done that. Okay, and then that's what you should have for the kind of basic part. Also, I forgot to mention is also on these inside parts I actually put the arches in on all of these bits as well. So that's why I've kind of laid those bits out already. And it does get a little bit nuts really with all these stairs, but it does look cool in the end. So there we go. That's what you should have, this kind of crazy lattice of these stairs and these arches. So the next thing you're going to do is grab, again, your trim colour is what I advise using for this bottom part here, which is just going to go around the kind of bottom. I'm going to be using cobblestone like I said before, so Just go around and just go in with these 3 blocks like this. And fill in the gaps. If I can place these actually properly. And then kind of choose which side you want to have open. So this one I had this side open. So I'm going to cut through those ones so that you've got this kind of way to get through in here. If you grab your fence and also fence gates, all I did here is I went fence, fence gate, fence. And I think on this part what I did is I had cobblestone wall. Just going across these parts as well. Just create a kind of solid wall. And fence, fence gate, fence, fence, wall. And then I went opposite then. Fence gate, fence gate, fence, fence gate, fence. So this will just give you these kind of small pens. You could also make these kind of bigger as well if you went, instead of going with gaps of 3 between them, go with gaps of 5. That'll give you a bigger area. But it's really up to you what you want to do with this one. It's again a kind of adaptable modular design that you can change to your kind of own kind of purposes. Next thing you need to do is grab your fence, and just on these parts what we're going to do is fill this into a fence and also put one on the top. So this will happen with any of them, so go around the entire build with this and put them in, and also between these 2 kind of stables, because you don't want them jumping through into the other ones, put them in those bits as well. So go around and build, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so that's what we should have for the time being. So now what you're going to do is on this top part here is actually put some wood across. I'm actually using the oak wood here because cobblestone looks a bit weird when you put it up. I mean, you can still put it up higher if you wanted to. I just kind of prefer to use wood or also wool as well on these top layers, because it's a kind of stable. I'm going to use the actual wood and then just put in those 3 fences again. Same on this kind of top part here, put in your wood. 3 fences, just like that. Then choose your kind of main colour for your roof. This one, birch wood again, so because I'm doing this kind of style, I'm going to be doing spruce wood. So just bring these across and just do your kind of standard roof. If you've done any of my roofs before, you know that it basically just works off the frame really, really easily. So this, work your way up to the top. Like that, and then do the same on the other side, and I will show you what to do after that. Okay, so once you've got that kind of basic main colour, what you're going to do is you're going to choose a kind of trim colour. This one's using oak wood planks, so I advise using something different. I'm going to be using the stone, so just go around the outside part of this and just extend it by 1, and then keep it, kind of work your way up without trying to destroy most of the roof like I am. I'm just going to go on and outline this just like that, and then outline it even further. Go all the way around like this, and up here, and then down the other side as well, and we're nearly done with that part. So now what you need to do as well is, if you just put an upside down stair here, then have, there's the kind of 2 different styles again. This one you see I've got it kind of going this way, this one I'm going to make it more pointed. Then bring your slab colour of whatever your trim kind of material is, bring this across out to here, and then use your stair again and do it like this. Then grab your stairs, and I just put them upside down on this to make it look a little bit smoother, like that, and you can do the same on the other side as well. Okay, and then grab your trapdoors just to kind of finish this off, and I just put the trapdoors on these parts and those parts there, and then around on these corners as well, just to kind of finish it off. And that will give you that kind of look, so you can see how different each of the styles are. Both of them kind of look completely different with being the same, and I've already forgotten about these stripes here, so let's put those in. So just get in line with these kind of wood logs and just switch out with your trim colour these parts like this, and the same with the other side as well. Just switching out these. Just like that, and then you can do that on the other side as well. And that is pretty much it for this kind of really simple stable design. What I actually recommend doing now is I'm not too keen on this oak wood, so it's always good to actually come back and have a look and switch out. So I'm going to switch that out for the spruce wood instead, and that I think looks a little bit better and fits more in with the actual colour scheme of this darker kind of medieval stable. So I'll just go back inside my stable just to show you kind of what I've done with the actual interior. So in each of them I've actually just put in these hay bales. I've got an anvil there, which I don't actually need, that was for naming them. I've got the cauldron with water as well, I've put that in there. And it's pretty much exactly the same, just put in a little bit of this. For the roof, what I did is I've actually put in all of my torches just on these kind of higher beams. And these beams are kind of like support beams as well, which is quite nice, and it's more structurally sound if you're thinking of it in a practical way. And I've actually put in the stairs upside down on the inside as well, which just makes it look a little bit more smoother. So I'll show you guys what I mean by this and what kind of difference it can actually make. So already I can tell that it's completely dark in here, so I need to actually grab some sort of lights. I'm actually just going to put them in exactly the same place as I did on my other one. Like this. And you can already see it's quite straight and everything like that. So all you need to do is just grab your colour and just go around the inside this, just basically smoothing it out. And when you get to this, there we go, so I've already got to it there. When you get to the right at the top, you can either just come across here and actually join these together like that, or what you can do is grab the actual log of whatever you're going to be using, or the planks or whatever it is here, and just fill that in, which is what I usually do. So you can see how much difference this makes. It's kind of smoother style, if you can actually see it. That kind of smoother style to this kind of more rigid style. So it's another kind of idea that you can do in there. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this tutorial on how to build a pretty simple, small medieval stable. If you have, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.